Welcome to Campus Insiders, your one-stop shop for all things college basketball. I'm Brian McFadden, joined by our hoops analyst, Billy Gillispie. What's better than having our coach break down the coaching styles of his peers? Let's spotlight John Calipari of Kentucky and Roy Williams of UNC. Between them, over 1,100 career wins and 3 national championships. And if you had to pinpoint the biggest differences between these styles, what would they be?
Well, number one, both of these coaches are great. They're going to be in the Hall of Fame eventually. But if you're trying to compare and contrast these guys, I think with Coach Roy Williams, I think what you're going to look at is he's going to be a guy that's going to stick with the system. He's going to recruit to the system, teach the system, and play to the system. That system's been very well proven over many years with many wins. With Coach Calipari in Kentucky, I think he's going to tweak his system based upon his personnel from year to year, such as when he had John Wall, they had the fast break in college basketball because of one guy. Nobody could get back and stop him. 2 great teams, 2 great coaches, contrasting styles.
Let's talk hypothetical, especially when you have to prepare for them for the tournament. We'll start with Kentucky's John Calipari, and then we'll go right to Roy Williams, North Carolina. You're preparing for each of these teams. How would you do it?
Well, first of all, if you're going to try to play against North Carolina, the number one thing that you have to do is you have to get back and transition defense. Their secondary offense is fantastic. You want to make them play in the half court, try to make them run their half court man offense, and then you want to try to keep them off the backboard because they always have big, strong, athletic guys do a great job beating you on the offensive boards. As far as with Kentucky, I think it's a little bit different. They're going to beat you in transition, a lot of it coming off their defense, fantastic defensive team. I think you have to really play them to make them beat you from the perimeter, not from the inside with their drives and offensive rebounds. But the way that I really think that you have the best chance to try to beat Kentucky would be to try to attack their depth. They're only going to play 7 or 8 guys.
It's tournament time, and your team's playing Kentucky or North Carolina. Who do you want to face?
Well, I think this year you'd want to face Kentucky. They have a brand-new team again, and Coach will get those guys going and play very well at the end of the season. But I think they're missing that veteran leadership that they probably had in the past. It's going to be a very difficult game no matter who you're playing, but I think if you had to choose one of those 2 teams this year, it'd be Kentucky.
Coach Billy Gillispie, thanks so much for sharing your coaching expertise. And remember, for your college basketball fix, keep it right here on Campus Insiders. Thanks a lot.